What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill Dog. Yo, man, that boy Devin Haney, man, he really need to snap out of this dream he done got in since he fought Ryan Garcia and get his ass back in the ring and start back fighting. Devin Haney been one of the top fighters, or talked about as one of the top fighters pretty much since he entered professional boxing. He came in the sport with a lot of buzz because he was trained by Roy Jones. Roy Jones was the first one, I think, to work with him. But then he got real comfortable with the Mayweathers. And, he got a lot of, he done had a lot of sparring wars where he done got the best of good fighters in sparring. And he was doing good in his career until this fight with Ryan Garcia. And ever since he lost that fight, man, that boy he got Ryan living rent free in his head. I mean, he just can't get past this fight. Him and his dad, it seemed like, man. I said, 6-7 months ago, if I'm Bill Haney, I'm not answering no more Ryan Garcia questions. If you bring that man's name up, interview over, unless him and his son agree to fight again, and I think that'd be a bad move. Ain't nothing to talk about. What happened. They got y'all done went and cried to the commission, so you ain't got no L on your record no more. Okay, leave that boy alone and go ahead and move forward in your career then, because at this point right here, I mean, it's pointless to talk about. Ryan Garcia did not cheat. I would take Andre Ward word over pretty much anybody else talking about this, because the type of dude he been his whole career. And what he said is the thing that make the most sense. I never thought about the fact that when they do that VADA testing, they've been getting tested for the whole 3-4 months they was training to get ready. So the boy passed every test until the week of the fight, when I think a new dude come in, if I'm not mistaken, to help him get down on the weight. And like Andre Ward said, he believed the dude was cutting, was trying to cut weight, and that was why those little bitty, the little bit of whatever you call that shit was in his system. It really wasn't enough to even really complain about when you hear fighters talk about it, and people that kind of know what's going on talk about it. They say, it's bullshit. It didn't make him stronger. I felt like that left hook Ryan got benched hard, fast, and sweet. He been had a sweet left hook. He been throwing it with a lot of smoke on it, and Devin got a bad habit of dropping his hands. And he always get clipped between rounds 7 and 10. I said this on many videos. Devin falls asleep somewhere in between them rounds on defense and get caught. And almost every fight he fight with a good fighter, and it's like he got to get it cracked real good and wake the fuck up. I done seen it happen too many times. Difference was Ryan was hitting way harder than all the rest of these dudes he got in there with, and Ryan was clipping them. I mean, was clipping them and clipping them good. I mean, it shocked the hell out of me. Honestly, I thought, and that's what let you know how fast Ryan is and how good he is. Everybody in the world know if you fighting Ryan Garcia, he trying to hit you with that left hook, and everybody he fight, even Tank, catch that left hook. So that let you know how fast it is, how hard it is, and how good he is at letting it go. So I mean, ain't nothing worse than a guy who what he trying to do to win, and you still can't stop it. What Tank did was gave him something to think about too. When he hit him with that big straight left the first time, I think knocked him down. You had to give Ryan something to think about, and I think after Ryan tasted Devin's power, he felt like it wasn't no danger for him to get in there close and let that punch go, because you can also get caught, in between. A good fighter with time, you didn't catch you in between that left hook, and Ryan obviously wasn't worried about Devin catching him. I can tell he felt like he couldn't hurt him. And I think he knocked Devin down 4 or 5 times. I mean, shit, he was up and down, up and down. I mean, shit, like they was playing musical chairs almost. So when you getting clipped like that over and over in a fight, the same punch, they should have stopped the fight. The title ain't on the line. He can't, y'all done made a terrible business decision chasing money when you should have canceled the fight when he came in overweight. I ain't fighting. That's it. But once again, Devin been saying the whole camp, he not gonna make weight. So y'all can't say you wasn't prepared for him being bigger than he's supposed to be, because Devin said he knew the man wasn't gonna make weight. He said that in that man's face, and that's when they made the bet. Dude, you ain't gonna make weight. He didn't make weight, just like Devin knew he wouldn't. So he wasn't worried about it until the shit didn't go the way he wanted to. Bottom line, if he don't get knocked down all them times and he win the fight, we don't even be talking about this weight shit. But since he got beat down like he did, he gonna make it be a weight deal. And no, this was a Ryan Garcia, got a good fast left hook deal, and you took it for granted. That's what it is. And I just think it's time for Devin to let that shit go and get on back out here and start fighting and go fight some of these other dudes that you could, if you could beat them before Ryan, you could still beat these other guys. Now, it ain't too many of them that got no that's hitting like Ryan. That's just the truth. Who else was at 140 got that kind of power? I don't think none of them. And they definitely ain't got it. It definitely ain't gonna be no sweet, fast left hook like that. What's the boy named Antoine Russell? He a good rough and rugged fighter, but he ain't throwing no quick hook like that. Tiafimo, he nice. He got a good overhand right. He got a decent left hook, but it ain't got that kind of smoke on it. Ain't none of them dudes. Josh Taylor ain't none of them dudes at 140. I think hitting harder than except Subriel Matias or whatever that guy name is. He might be punching a little bit harder than Ryan. That might be the only one. But he don't have the speed that Ryan have. And people, you got to remember, Ryan Garcia got a long amateur career. The boy been fighting his whole damn life. I don't know why he don't get the respect he deserves. I think he a good fighter, me personally. I'm sure Devin Haney know he a good fighter. When he got clipped in there, and Devin is not no slouch. Just because he lost to Ryan Garcia, the boy still he a damn good fighter. That's why my thing is this. If I'm the Haneys, unless they gonna fight this boy again, stop talking about that damn fight. Get your ass in the ring and fight somebody else and give us something else to talk about. That's one thing about boxing. The only way to change the narrative is to go out there and whoop somebody's ass real good, and then we ain't talking about this no more. But as long as you sitting on the sideline taking motherfuckers to court and doing all this old sucker shit, this ain't gonna stop. This ain't gonna stop. So the only way to stop this from happening is to get out there and go fight. And go out there and fight like you used to fight. And go get one of these. You can't go get no bartender or no bus driver. You're gonna have to go find a real fighter, a solid fighter, and get in the ring and straighten him. A Regis Prograde, a better level fighter. You need to go get your ass back in that ring and show dudes that you still got it. That's the only way to stop all this shit from going, this noise. And I just don't, I wouldn't let nobody live rent free in my head like that. Ryan Garcia is really controlling that boy career at this point. Ryan ain't thinking about him, I don't think. But they still talking about this shit. I would not have no conversation for this fight. Change the subject, or I'm finna bounce. That's where you need to be with this. I got no talk for this shit. It ain't nothing to say. Everybody saw what happened. It's time to change the narrative It's time to push on and move forward. Put that damn fight behind you and go get your ass in the ring with somebody else, or this ain't gonna never stop. You know, and I would say that to Bill and Devin, stop talking about this fight and start talking about another fight. Go out here and get a fight date set and get y'all ass in the ring and go beat somebody like you've been doing and stop this shit. That's the only way to stop this from happening. And because if you don't do that, they gonna be talking. I mean, you know, it's almost like Devin done. If I ain't know no better, I think he damn near want to give up. I mean, he turning down good fights. Teofimo Lopez, a good fight. That's a good fight. I don't know why he wouldn't take that. If Devin head clear, I like Devin in that fight. I don't think Teofimo is a better boxer. Hitchens, the boy that just won the belt, Hitchens, he a good fighter, but I think Devin with his length and that jab and his volume of punches, I think he would outpoint that guy. I think Devin can still beat most of these dudes out here. So, you got to, shit, man, let this shit go and get back in the ring, dog. I can understand him taking 6 months or so off, but it's almost a year he ain't been in the ring, man. You ain't suspended. Take your ass out there and have a fight. Even if you go, and I say this, if you do go get a bus driver or something like that, okay, cool. Go get, just go get a fight. Put this shit behind you. You know, if you need to go get a tune-up fight, I'm good with that. But you need to get back in that ring and get away from this fight right here. You gotta let this shit go, because if you don't, I done seen dudes wreck their career, pissed off about one particular fight. Honestly, you have got to know how to move past shit and let it go. And the sooner he learn that, the better he'll be in this sport, because, Floyd Mayweather guy, people think it's the worst thing in the world to lose a fight, but boxing been going on for a long time. Damn near every top fighter out there done took a L or two. It's okay, especially when you fighting a guy that's on your level. It's only bad when you out there cherry picking and get caught. This wasn't no cherry. This was a real fight. It came in overweight. You fell for the bait and got clipped, and it is what it is. Saddle up, move forward, and let this shit go, man. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, hit the like and subscribe. Till the next time, it's your boy Spill Dog. I'm out.